Let me tell you something. I love that the rap girls talk these niggas on tracks. When I tell you I love it, I grew up in an era where the niggas were always talking to the women, calling them and telling them you gonna suck my I'm driving down the street and all that other shit. So I'm here for it. Talk your girl. Talk your. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica Honey, and we are down here. I just want to make a quick video because I wanted to see what the current things were online this morning.
I sponsor the blog.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead and like, subscribe. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let them even know you stopped by. Okay, we down here, girl. Now, oh, I see that Courtney was getting backlash. Khloe Kardashian was getting not Courtney. Khloe Kardashian was getting backlash for saying that she's like the third parent in raising Dream, Rob, and China's daughter they share together. Khloe Kardashian says, please stop pinning us against each other, as she addresses recent remarks made about Blac Chyna. She literally said she's like a third parent or a co-parent with them. And a lot of people in the comments were like, how could she say that? She's taken away from China. You know, anything that they say is going to be pulled apart. And when I saw the clip that they shared of her and Scott talking, Scott was basically trying to infer that she was more of a parent than either one of her parents. He was like, you're like she says, what did she say? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it here, what Scott said. Because the people were not happy with that. Hold on. Let me see the original post. What did she say? She said, I'm one of the wheels that keeps it going. He was like, no, you are the wheel. That's what Scott was saying. And she was like, I'm just a mother. I like mothering people. She's a Cancer. She's a Cancer. That is the reason why Khloe is in the mess that she's in. And she probably has some Pisces somewhere. She probably does. Because, girl, she be wearing me out. But Cancers typically like to mother. That's like usually their role. They like to mother. They're typically the mother in their friend groups, right? They're always mothering their friends. It's typically a Cancer or a Pisces that does like the mothering, right? The mothering, the nurturing, the falling in love quick, the wanting to help and all this other stuff. That's what they do. That's what they do. And that's where Khloe gets that from. She does. And sometimes it's to her detriment. But with her niece, as close as she is, I think she is the one that is closest to Rob, right? Based on what we've seen over the years. She's the one closest to Rob. So it does make sense that she's going to be there to help her brother raise his daughter with co-parenting with China. I don't think it's uncommon for siblings who are close, for the aunts and the uncles to be the co-parent. Like literally parenting and raising this child together. It takes a village. That's the one thing about that family that, like I said, I don't even know what it's like. I was watching a clip of them the other day when Kim and Courtney were talking about the Dolce & Gabbana fashion show and taking from Courtney's wedding and all this other stuff. Courtney got a taste of her family's own medicine. Basically, something you came with, the idea was stolen from you and created into a fashion show. So Courtney knows how it feels now that other people feel about how your family takes shit from other people, makes it their own, and claims it as their own, and gets rich off of it. So now you know how it feels, Courtney. Anyways, in that conversation, I was just looking at them thinking, like, what it's like to be so close to your siblings. I don't know what that's like. But to be so close, to like live next door to your siblings, to always be there for your siblings. So it's not uncommon for you to take on a co-parent role with your sibling to help raise their child. Look at the way Hennessy acts about Cardi B's children. You would think that they damn near look like Hennessy, but you would think that she was their mother, right? You got a lot of aunties out here. Shout out to all the aunties who go pick up their nieces and nephews, who take them off of their siblings' hands, who help raise their nieces and nephews. I don't think that there's anything wrong with what she said. I don't think it was a dig at China at all. I think she says, I helped my brother raise his daughter, basically. But it was Scott. It was Scott that yeah, and this post right here is showing of all the babies look like Hennessy. Look at Wave, he looked just like Hennessy, and the other girl, Culture, she looked just like Hennessy too. That's Titi's baby, okay? And you can, a lot of these aunties and uncles, you can't tell them nothing about their nieces and nephews, baby. What? It's like that. It's especially if the auntie and the uncle don't have any children. They act like their sibling's child is their child. And I'm sure there's a lot of you in the comments and in the watching this that can attest to that. Like, my brother or sister's child is my child too. And I will wear somebody out about that child. Okay? So I don't think that there is anything wrong with Courtney saying that she's like the mother. She's like the mother. Where did that damn post go? Here it goes. Courtney says, not Courtney, I keep calling her Courtney, Khloe. It saddens me to see the clickbait headlines that are taken out of context or twisted to be something it's not. I love all my nieces and nephews more than I can express. Dream and I are particularly close. My brother and I are extremely close. I haven't even read this. I know that her and Rob are close. We know that they're close based on, he lived with her when she was with Lamar. He was there. Rob was there. She said, I am with Dream. My brother and I are extremely close. I am with Dream all the time because I'm with my brother all the time. I love her beyond measure. True and Dream are best friends, and I feel so incredibly blessed that they have this relationship. And yeah, and they're like the same age, and cousins get to grow up. Like your cousins that you get to grow up with. I was so in the middle. I don't really have yeah, I don't even know what it's like to have like cousins growing up with you the same age. I had second cousins that were the same age, but we weren't really close. You know what I'm saying? Because their parent was my dad's, or cousin. So their children were my second cousins. You know what I'm saying? So, but I wasn't close like that. And it's like I don't know. I think it's weird for people to make it seem like she was saying something against Black China. She says, I consider all of my nieces and nephews my babies. I even consider my sisters my babies. I take pride in this love and always have. I wholeheartedly believe it takes a village to raise a child. It really does. And that's a proverb that comes, is it an African proverb? I don't know. But the way that it does take a village, and a lot of people don't, they say it, but when it's time for the village to take care of the child, they don't. She says, I wholeheartedly believe that it takes a village to raise a child. Life is full of ups and downs, and I'm proud that we have a family that we can lean on one another. That's what family does. We are a tribe, all of us. We will always be there for one another, especially the babies. Life is challenging enough. I hate how something so sweet as Dream's 6th birthday is getting twisted. Rob is doing the best he can as a parent and in life. Angela is doing the best she can as a parent and in life. I'm also doing the best I can as a parent and in life. We are all trying to do the best we can in life. No, she says, we are all trying to do the best, in life. Our children are healthy and happy. Most of all, they are loved by everyone in our tribe. In the book All About Love, they talk about how children are taken care of, but they're not necessarily loved. They're provided for, but not necessarily loved. Right? You're given shelter and clothes and food, but you're not necessarily loved. That's what the children need, is love. And if they have a lot of people around them that is helping them, that are adults around them, that's why I feel like multi-generational homes are so crucial. I was raised in a multi-generational home, and I feel like I am who I am today because my grandparents had a hand in raising me. I truly, truly, truly feel like that. And I'm so thankful. I have so much gratitude for that. I really feel like I don't even know where I would be if my grandparents didn't have a hand in raising me alongside of my mother. I don't know. Shout out to my grandparents, okay? But to have, like, typically the aunts and uncles are typically the godparents, right? If anything happens to their parent, the brother or sister of the sibling of the parent is going to take care of the children as a godparent. My aunt is my godparent. That's just how it's just how it goes. I'm sure the narrative of the Kardashians versus China is more fun to read about, but there's really nothing there anymore. We all want to move on from the negativity. The focus is on Dream and her happiness and making sure she feels unconditional love at her mommy's house, her daddy's house, and any family member's house for that matter. That's so important. So important. It says, please stop pinning us against one another. Life is hard enough. Let's try to lead with love and understanding, especially when children are involved who might see your clickbait one day. I know that's right, Khloe. Sorry. We give Khloe the somebody says they could have easily removed that scene from the show and this wouldn't have been a problem. No, because she didn't say anything wrong. She didn't say anything wrong. She said, I help raise. It's not, I think when she says I help raise, it's like taking away from China. But the truth is, you want someone to help raise your children with you. There's nothing wrong with that. You want help. Bitch, let me tell you something. You want help. You want a village. You do. And a non-toxic village, okay? Non-toxic. A healthy village. A village who loves, like I remember at a family reunion of all places, at a family reunion, my brother took my sons to eat and then asked me for money. What? Why wouldn't you pay for them? Why wouldn't you pay for them? Like, why? What? I don't understand. Why would you ask me for money? We're at a family reunion of all places. What? That shit is crazy to me. That was one of the first indications that I was like, okay, I'm in the wrong tribe. And then the next incident when I knew I was in the wrong tribe is when it was Thanksgiving, the day my brother assaulted me in 2015. I will never forget it. It was Thanksgiving. And some of you already know the story. I had left, okay? We were at my grandmother's house. I left to use the phone, I think, because did I go pick up something? I think I left to use the phone because it wasn't good service in her house. So I left to use the phone. When I came back, they were preparing plates. I walk in, my sons don't have a plate. So in my mind, the immediate thing I was thinking about was like, damn, so I'm not here, my sons don't eat. When I walked in, I was like, why didn't y'all make their plates? This was when I realized that I was in the wrong tribe. I was like, why y'all didn't make their plates? And they said, well, we don't know what they eat. My sons are very vocal. I've been talking to them like regular. I never baby talked my sons, never. So they knew what they like to eat. They're very vocal. In 2015, they were 8 and probably 6. 8 and 6. So they're able to say what they want. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 8. They were like 6 and 8, 7 and 8. They're 18 months apart. So that was when I realized that, damn, I can't even leave my children with these people and they'll feed them. Right? Then they won't feed them if I'm not here. That's the shit that was going through my head. I was so pissed. And as I was making their plates, that's when I started talking my shit. And then that's when that's when my brother assaulted me. Because I was like, this shit is fake. This whole shit is fake. That's when I realized, I'm like, I have my children here. And I leave to go make a phone call. And when I come back, everybody's making plates. But my children are the ones who don't have plates made for them. My children. Why you didn't make their plates? Why didn't nobody take care of my children in my absence? Not even my brother. Not even my brother. The same nigga who asked me for money at a family reunion to take my sons to go have treats. So God bless them over there. for taking care of their children and being a tribe and co-parenting and being with their nieces and nephews and showing love. Because I don't know what that feels like. That shit is crazy to me. God bless them over there. Whatever they got, whatever the hell they got going on. And God bless the families, big families. God bless the aunties and uncles who see their nieces and nephews as their own. When I tell you, from the time my brother asked me for money to pay for his nephews to get some snacks, that was in June of 2015. And in November of 2015, Thanksgiving Day, he assaulted me in front of my children. That's why that motherfucker is dead to me. You understand what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm like, why didn't y'all make their plates? Why you didn't make my children's plates in my absence? Why aren't they eating and everybody else is eating? But the children should eat first, if anything. You grown ass motherfuckers around here, oh, we was just waiting for you. We don't know what they like. You got all these food restrictions. Just don't put any ham on their plate. Give them some turkey. Give them some vegetables. Give them everything. They'll tell you what they like and don't like. And I felt so, when I tell you, I was so fucking livid at that point, because those are my children. And in my absence, you couldn't even feed my fucking children. So fuck all y'all, like on some real shit, with a stiff, limp, diseased dick. A limp dick. Girl, that's how I feel. So shout out to the Kardashians. Shout out to Khloe for seeing her nieces and nephews as her own. I know y'all don't like to give them people props for what they do to black people and black women specifically, but in the terms of family, they got that shit down. They got it down. They got it down, or it appears that they have it down, okay? Because we really don't know. But the real thing is, I truly believe that Khloe is a loving and caring person. I believe that she is when it comes to her family. I truly, you can, if you watch the Kardashians for any amount of time, you know that's her thing. She's the mothering one. You see how she thinks her older sister is her baby. She thinks Courtney is her baby. Khloe is the youngest. I think Rob is the young, but out of the girls, she's the youngest, not including the Jenner girls. And she sees her older sister as she babies Courtney. So shout out to them. Shout out to all the aunties and uncles for seeing their nieces and nephews as their own. Their nieces, nephews, and nibblings. Because we got the kids who are non-binary as well, gender non-conforming. So shout out to those kids too, and the nieces and nephews and the nibblings. That's a cute little dog. Yeah, I felt like, and then listen to how unreasonable the comments are. And just listen. This person says they could have easily removed the scene from the show and this wouldn't have been a problem. They knew exactly what they were doing and watched and approved the episodes before air. So this is a bunch of BS. Bottom line, Dream only has one mother and that will never change. No, she can have multiple mothers. She can have multiple mothers. She only came out of one vagina, but she can have multiple mothers. And God, and to trust what they are going through, to trust Dream with them, that says a lot. It says more than what we actually know about the whole situation. It is what it is. I wish Khloe didn't say Dream needs great maternal influence. Be a happy and involved aunt and leave it at that. I really like the Kardashians. They don't seem like bad people to me. Khloe loved picking at this lady and then cry. She loved the victim bait. I can't stand her. Angela White has long moved on. No time for shenanigans. They just trying to use China's name for attention. Because it was China who was trying to get down to the courthouse to change her name to Angela Kardashian and trademark it. Let's get it right, okay? Let's be honest, okay? Because everybody getting bored of them and their lame bullying antics. If she could forgive Tristan and have an amicable relationship, she can surely have one with Angela. It's for the kids. This is why people should date and have kids within their race. Girl, what? Let me see what the response are. What in the bigoted supremacist mindset? What the fuck does that have to do with this? Exactly. Girl, y'all be saying some dumb shit.
Girl, stop.
I can't stand the Kardashians. Okay, that's fine. You brought her up on the show and think no one is going to say anything? I find it funny how people always comment who cares but no one cares, but take time to comment or post memes. If you don't care, just read and scroll and see the Kardashian name and scroll past. The blogs post because they know you will like and comment, which makes it relevant. You are the consumer and hold all the power of what's posted. Somebody says Khloe has dream all the time and is doing a good job. People need to stop. She shouldn't have said she was like a mother at all. It was throwing shade, plain and simple. She has a mother. All that explaining is so fake. Funny because she's the one causing issues. Just be happy and be a great aunt for your niece. That's all I got to say about that. Let's see what else. So let me know what y'all think about that. Soulja Boy says he can't pay his ex $236,000 she's owed due to his $1 million tax debt and living expenses. Soulja Boy tell him. He's trying to get out of the debt he owes. This is from the Jasmine brand. According to a report from Radar Online, the musician recently asked a court judge to reconsider a lawsuit awarding his ex-girlfriend, Kayla Myers, more than $230,000 in damages because he allegedly can't afford to pay it. Hawk some of that jewelry you got around your neck, nigga. You was beating that girl and abusing that girl and she sued your ass. That's what y'all need to do. When these niggas assault you, if they can't get his ass on a damn criminal conviction, civilly sue his ass. Yeah. Civilly sue his ass. $230,000 in damages because he allegedly can't afford it. In the request, Soulja Boy, whose real name is DeAndre Cortez Way, reportedly said that his cost of living has been more than his earnings as of late, claiming his current financial situation was not accurately portrayed to the judge when the initial punitive damage award was given. Because of this, Soulja is reportedly seeking for the judge to overturn the ruling. Reportedly, the financial statement showed that Soulja spends a lot more time than he's raking in, allegedly to maintain his lifestyle as an entertainer. He reportedly admitted to making millions when he first launched his music career in 2007. However, he said he's now only making money from show appearances, and affiliate marketing. His dispute added that he only owns 3 vehicles worth $350,000. Sell them all so you can pay that lady for the pain you caused her. Period. I don't give a fuck. Break these niggas, twist these niggas' pocket. You think that you can beat up on somebody? And you think because of your presence in culture and in society, girl, she looked like she's so drunk. Why would she try to park right here in between everybody? Let me go. This shit is crazy as hell. Girl, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parking spaces. And you gonna park in between me and somebody else? Girl, I gotta go. Let me go. I did enough hollering on this video in your Chevy. Girl, you look crazy as hell. Let me move from you. I don't know why you would park your fucking car right next to me. Girl, you move over here. I guess you're trying to get in the shade. Maybe that's what it was. But let me move. She was too close. Why are you so close to my shit? Why would you move in front of... I think she was trying to get in the shade. Anyways, I'm going to go, y'all. Take care of each other. Let me know what y'all think. This was just something quick after the other video I made. Hopefully the phone isn't getting too hot. It's not, because I have a little shade on the phone. And the heat is being absorbed by something else. Anyways, take care of each other. Again, shout out to all the uncles and aunties helping raise their nieces and nephews. Shout out to y'all who see your nieces and nephews as your own and will wear somebody out about your nieces and nephews. Okay, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shit. Thinking about that, how y'all trying to make it seem like all she said was I think she said I'm more of a mother or something like that. I'm more like a mother or something like that. Girl, that's her role. She was like, I don't know why I like to mother people. Because you a Cancer. That's why. It says Youth Employment Program, the city of Sacramento. I'm going to look into that for my son. He's 16 now. He probably would like doing some stuff like that. He's always cleaning and straightening stuff up. Anyways, y'all, he's a Cancer too. Always cleaning, straightening stuff up, making sure stuff is right, home is right. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other, protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.